When we found out what Young Thug's plea deal was, everybody and their mama on social media told Young Thug, bro, you.
So right now we're gonna delve into the Young Thug. Such the latest news on Young Thug right now. His probation is they're trying to revoke his probation because of allegations and something that he retweeted off of what Fannie Wilson, the DA on his RICO case, she had put something online and he retweeted it and it just blew out of proportion. But take a listen to this. This is crazy. They're trying to send him back to prison. Mind you, he just pleaded to 15 years probation a year ago. But it hasn't even been a year, and it was on October 11th, 2024. This is nuts.
You better all fight in this case, bro. This is just a trap to send you back to jail.
Participation in criminal street gang activity. How do you plead?
Listen.
I plead guilty.
As to count 58, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. How do you plead?
Guilty.
As to count 50.
But that's just when he was pleading out to his probation. So I'm gonna let it keep going.
59, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. How do you plead?
Guilty.
As to count 60, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. How do you plead?
Guilty.
As to count 61, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. How do you plead?
Guilty.
And as to count 1, conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. How do you plead?
No law.
As to count 56, participation in criminal street gang activity under the leadership charge. How do you plead?
No law.
I think you didn't ask about count 62.
As to count, thank you, Your Honor. As to count 62, possession of a machine gun. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Listen, paying $14.99 a month.
15 years of probation. And if he violates within 15 years just one time, they can send him to jail for 20 years. Because the 20 years is a backloaded suspended sentence. And their terms for violation is even more ridiculous. Young Thug is banned from Atlanta for 10 years. Young Thug can't say gang terminology. He can't use it in his music. So if he says cuh, slat, slime, slut, 20 years in jail. He can't hang out with any felons, 20 years in jail. Right? He can't contact anybody who was on that particular case with him besides Gunna, 20 years in jail. So it's just so restrictive that it's almost impossible for Young Thug to avoid not going back to jail for 20 years.